Team no. Immediately after the match, we flew to. We drove fast to the airport, but it was very difficult because so immediately after the game, the Malian fans were extremely angry. Almost both so much, almost to Nema all over the place. First of all, at their own players, they were booing them.
Hey.
Then they tried attacking the match officials. And then, so we had to stay within the stadium for a while.
Wow.
Into Yefi Stadium, Yeko, dressing room. Then, initially, they were cheering, Ghana, Ghana, because they were very angry, very disdainful and contemptuous of their own team. Unfortunately, after a while, they started attacking the few supporters we went with.
Hey.
The supporters had to run onto the bus to go and hide in the bus. And then they started getting very, very aggressive. So we were asked to stay in the dressing room for a while, almost to Tunyama all over the place. Balianson had to beef up their security. So we stayed in for a while. Then eventually, when a number of them left the stadium, the security guys guided us to a bus, and then we drove straight to the airport.
Okay.
And then flew back to Kumasi early this morning. So we flew straight from Bamako to Kumasi.
Okay.
We didn't go to Accra. And interestingly, when we landed at the airport around 1:30 a.m. this morning, there were quite a number of fans at the airport,
okay,
waiting for the Black Stars to cheer. It was quite touching. Everybody was very excited. So eventually, when we checked into the hotel and everybody went to bed, it was around 4 a.m. this morning. The team just woke up and had their breakfast.
Okay. I am the writer and Edin Komona or Bamako or the lack Kasiapa and a combat team. No. Writer, World Cup qualify. I feel no sorry, Bezemi channel metia later. I bedin Komoabe Kumasi. World Cup qualify, dear pan the womb because the Okasi see, may Kai Yakobo against Nigeria. Oh, Mushuda Biola. And also Utuadu Kruya Kobo draw. I went me and qualify for Qatar World Cup. Yet trans stadium man bana jo 12 ni ntimi umu atake Nigeria for na peples na buomu Buhari pe baabi afa etina se Ghana nsentwofo aka media center ho hye ho ama ho kra ye ntimi mpie mene wa akwara Obama cheso ye pie kura be fa so we benya card ye pie minim e dey na ye special World Cup qualification him writer.
So I think it's very obvious. It's become a source of pride for any nation because Obo ball, one World Cup, there's a Ombo ball. So a great source of pride. The World Cup is the pinnacle of world football. And on that occasion, all the best teams in the world assemble on the world stage. So a massive occasion for everybody. And don't forget that, for example, the Nigerian example. Nigerians at that time, on paper, had a better team than us.
Yeah.
They had been to the Africa Cup of Nations, performed far better than us. We had exited at the preliminaries. And if you remember, they were taunting us that we didn't have a striker, dependable striker. One striker. They were taunting us. And don't forget also the business aspect. Nigeria, if Omuko World Cup, the businesses for the airlines, businesses for so it's a massive lost opportunity for them, and yet easy for anybody. And don't forget that this upcoming World Cup, for instance, is very dear to many people in Africa, for the simple reason that it's going to be hosted by 3 countries: Mexico, USA, and Canada. And you can imagine a number of people who would love to take advantage of this to go to the USA and in Canada in particular. Sure. Whether you like it or not, once we qualify, the embassies are under obligation to grant visas to quite a number of the funds. If we don't qualify, they're under no obligation. So it's massive. So there are a number of reasons. Pride, source of pride. You want to be there on the world stage, the opportunities that it offers. If we're a player, every player wants to be there on the world stage. Getting into this match, Mali believed that they were better than us. FIFA ranking, they're better than us. In the last Africa Cup of Nations, they were better than us. And in terms of their pedigree, at the moment, the quality of the materials, they always believed they were going to beat us. And the stadium was packed to the rafters. And every single fan, I mean, you have no idea the atmosphere at the stadium. And when they scored the first goal, they thought the floodgates had opened for many more goals to come. And then suddenly they were hit like a thunderbolt in the second half. And they just could not contain that defeat. We can talk about the tactics, we can talk about the players, we can talk about the commitment. And don't forget that what I want to praise the players is that the humidity. You know, when we landed at the airport, the first day we landed at the airport and when we emerged from the plane, everybody was shocked. It was around 39 degrees Celsius. It was very, very warm, even in the night. We landed around 7 p.m. the first day. The stadium, look, those fans who were watching the stadium were sweating. It was very, very, very humid. It was very warm. And all credit to these players, many of who play abroad, you know, in cold conditions to survive, you know, these torrid conditions in Mali. So, I mean, the game could have gone either side. And I'm saying that the resilience and the self-belief, and I think the tactics employed by Otto on the day helped. The substitutions helped. And I don't remember the last time Ghana went out to secure such victory. So I'm praying and I'm hoping that it should be the beginning of good things to come for the national team.
Super. We dey afi na mo be draw na Jube 1. Ahomachinti ye be mo arrested. But ubetimi agese e kakra na what is so be resting na training.
No, they'll be training. They've just, as I told you, they've just had breakfast. Okay. They will have lunch hopefully around 3, and then I think around 4:30 they'll be training. Okay, now
training no say a bit me abe
No, I don't have the Monday to have that conversation. Okay. Don't forget, being a technical person, I don't know whether you're open to the public or not. I cannot tell. What I would do, Sama, what I would do is that I will seek answers from the technical people. Okay. And I promise I will communicate to you.
Why?
I'll get that. I'll communicate.
The euphoria ahead of the car game.
Monday.
Yes. Super. The better time there you break down tactically to handle. And I feel team no said going forward to this one. Super Mwakwaba.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Backline be maudi. We need to check. Right.
Good to be home. Greetings to everybody.
Oh, Biajo. So yes, Danny, Supercharger is in town. Yes, back from Bamako. Tina is here in 1 or 2.
Yes, and he lives here.